Yeah.
I'll scrap all that. They won't know.
Yeah.
Hey guys, Victoria here, and welcome to the Geeky Sandbox. So today I have a special friend with me,
Hey.
Chip. She's amazing. She also has her own YouTube channel, Moments with Chip. She does lifestyle, beauty, you name it, hauls, Amazon, clothing, just a little bit of everything. So if you guys are interested in that, be sure to put her channel down in the description.
Aw, thank you.
Yes. Thank you for being here with me.
Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. We have to do it again.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
We went to see, I was going to say Annabelle Creation, but Annabelle Comes Home.
Yeah.
First impressions.
I wasn't mad at it.
You weren't mad at it?
It could have gone to a whole new level, but I think for like a base following with all the other Annabelles, okay, cool.
Yeah.
There were some connections, so I was like, okay.
Same page. I don't feel like I was mad.
Right.
Or I left being like, you know, just
back.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, yo, you can keep it.
Yeah.
But like she said, there were just a few moments where I felt like script-wise, like they could have went a little further.
Yeah.
And part of it does have to do with the fact that it was very self-contained, which I don't know. Sometimes I like a good TV show episode or a movie where it's like where it all takes place in one place.
Right.
It kind of forces you to get creative. And
I found my mind like remembering like the turns. I was like, okay, don't go left, go right. Don't go right, go left. Yeah.
And it's just, God, I was just thinking about like the set design too. Like I can't even imagine working on a set like that. I feel like I would be scared all the time.
Oh yeah.
Even if I know the end game or whatnot, I'd just be, I don't know. McKenna Grace. By the way, she's really good.
She is. She's amazing.
She's been doing interviews with like the Annabelle doll.
Yeah.
Call it Annabelle her boo. Yeah. And she was in I always forget the name of the movie and I always talk about it, but she was in this movie with Chris Evans as like his niece. So it's interesting to see how far she's come as like a young actress. And she had like a little one-off when she was in Captain Marvel as her younger self. So she's kind of like, you know, making her way up to some different stuff. So I don't know, I'm happy to see what she does from here because she was good. Even though you don't see much of the Warrens, of course, Patrick and Vera Farmiga, they're just a couple.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say they're just a couple.
They make it. I don't know if I would ever see an Annabelle movie without them. Like they are the stamp, right? It's like the official, like, you know what you're watching when you see their faces. It's like, yeah, it's gonna be good.
When they put couples together or they put a family together, I'm like, I don't really feel it. But like with everyone they put together, you can really feel that this person was the babysitter. Yeah. And I'll put their names here because I know I mentioned them in the other video, but I just can't remember them right now. I feel like they all worked well together.
Yeah, they really did. And as far as just like, I think the scare level of this one is still like, it's good. It's a chill scare, right? Like I wasn't like going in expecting to like pee my pants.
Yeah.
But there were some times I was like,
oh yeah,
my heart rate's a little high.
The scare level was very chill. Yeah. It wasn't like she said, you weren't like peeing your pants, but there were a few moments where they just kind of got you.
Right.
Definitely with the anticipation too. Like I felt like you were just kind of sitting there wondering what was going to happen. And
I do have to say, like, this one did a really good job as far as like, you couldn't tell when it was coming. You knew it was coming, but you couldn't tell. Like, you know, when like maybe the light goes out, you're like, well, something's going to be there when the light comes on. Yeah, this was like, okay, when is it happening? It's not now. I feel it. It's not it's coming now. No. And then you're scared and you're like, well,
thanks.
There it is.
Right? Oh yeah, the music. I feel like if you do horror, you have to have good music because I feel like the music was just that other character there, just kind of keeping us at a level of suspense when nothing was really happening.
Right.
And I feel like that's important because for me, one of the things I felt could have definitely been stronger is the story. So that's where I'm like, I'm not gonna tear it apart, but it definitely could have been a lot stronger because once it took a while for it to get going. I'll say that because they really had to build up like who the Warren's daughter was and what her life was outside of just being with her parents, you know.
But I did like her like build up because I think it was important to really get her side of how it is living with parents like that and like in that environment. So it definitely gave like that, oh yeah, if I was their daughter, I'd be going through some of this crap. Like it definitely gave that like connectability, which I really like.
If you had to rank the 3 Annabelle movies, which one would be the best, which one would be the worst?
Okay, I did like the Annabelle, prior one to this one, so it was Creations, I think, where they're like in the orphanage. That would be my number one favorite. I really like the design of that, and I really like the little girl that was in that too. She's amazing. Which is the first one? First Annabelle.
That's the one with the couple. Whenever Annabelle joins the cult and all that stuff, and you kind of like,
and then she comes back. Like okay, so I would put that one as maybe second, and then this one as third.
I feel like I would do
really
this.
Safe,
I feel like safe is the right word to describe this movie, and I feel like I would rank them the same. At first, I just liked the idea of the first Annabelle movie, and so I always said, oh, that's my favorite one. But like here lately, like since rewatching the second one, I would put the second one first, then Annabelle, and then this one. Just because, it, like she said, this one was kind of safe, but it's still enjoyable. You can bring anybody with you, boyfriend, husband, friend, sister, cousin, and you'll still have a good time. And in our theater, there was a dad with like 3 of his sons.
He was like, don't get scared now. As the movie started, I was like, well, too late now, kid.
You're locked in. So if you had to use the geeky rating out of 5, what would you give it? 5 is like really generous. It's like I think what 5 would be like A+.
A 5. It doesn't. I would say this would be a 3.5. I really like to feel terrified of a movie, especially if it's a scary movie, but I feel like I'll be fine. So 3 out of 5.
You'll be able to go to sleep at night.
As long as I can turn my lights off, I'm like, okay, you don't deserve a 5.
I would probably give it a 2.5 to a 3. Just because, like I said, it was pretty standard. It wasn't anything super special.
It's like a formula. Like if you think of like all the movies put together, it's like they're always following a formula. All right, 3. I'm dropping a 0.5.
You're dropping a 0.5.
So it's a 3 now.
so we're averaged out at like a 3. 3 out of 5 geeks. Thank you again, Chip, for being here. This was fun.
So much fun. Love scary movies, and I love that I found someone that loves scary movies as much as me.
Steven doesn't like scary movies. Half of my other friends doesn't like scary. They just don't.
Well,
so
I'm here for you.
Don't forget to subscribe to Chip's channel. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can get more videos like this. And leave me a comment. If you had to rank the 3 Annabelle movies, I'll ask the same question. Like, how would you rank them? And if you haven't seen all 3 of them, what Conjuring universe movie is your favorite? Because they make a lot of Conjuring callbacks in this movie, like ranging from everything. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Bye.